Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and in effect. The Stacking Stoner was here before I was even there. Very cool. All right. Thank you so much. I got my tots here. Here's the tots. Let me show you the tots. Check out my tots, dudes. Dude, I got my tots, man. Check out. I love my tots. Yes. This is my Napoleon Dynamite infested meal here. Got some tots to eat. Does it get any better than this? Well, if I had some gold, that would be nice. That's where corn comes into play. Corn's going to send me some... No, I'm kidding. Golden tots. Yeah, there you go, tricky guy. Yeah. I'd have to pull some tricks up my sleeve to be able to eat these tots while at the same time reading some poetry by Tricky Guy. If I could do that both and sing the song exactly as was stated, then I would really be doing well. You know what I'm saying? So why not start out the day with some tater tots? And I'm going to eat these things, believe it or not. And I actually do believe it because I will eat these. I guarantee I'm going to eat them. But before we do that, I got to get situated here because I got to whip up. I'm a little bit late. I apologize. I usually do it around 6 o'clock, but starting out a little bit later because I had a couple of videos I wanted to get out. I just saw this daggone prospect around, and yeah, I have to make a video about it. Hello, Oaksy. Good to see you. All right. And let me get here where I can see you guys' comments, and we'll have a little fun with that and interacting with you guys here on the side chat. Free Girl Amy Smith says onion tots are the best. Wow, interesting. Wow. Whoa, Tibby Two Stacks is offering to purchase these for $5 Canadian. Dang, I wish I could send them. Let me hold on a second. I wish I could. This is for Tibby Two Stacks. I wish I could just put right up there through the internet. Squeeze this thing through the bandwidth to get the Tibby Two Stacks. They are pretty darn delicious, Tibby's Two Stacks. Thanks, my friend. Yes, indeed. They are pretty tasty. All right. Thank you, sir. Wow. Hey, 5 for 1. Boy, that's the most expensive tater tots I've ever heard of before. Thanks again, my friend. I appreciate that. Smell-o-vision. That's right. Now, where are we at? I need to get to where I can do some comments here. Let's see here where I can get this thing going. All right. I got a spam comment that came through. Oh, awesome. Watch some awesome Black Confederates. I'm not sure what that is, but I might have to prove that comment just to see what those things are. That's interesting. All right, let me get to where I can share the screen here. Whoa, CJS for you is here with $1. Thank you very much, my friend. Very cool. Nice. Thank you, my friend. You deserve a tater tot too. Tibby Two Stacks enjoyed it. Thank you. Crypto Sal. Crypto, there you go. And Stacking Stoner says, Crypto Tots. That's right, Crypto Tots. All right. Let me get this thing going here. We got some comments to catch up on. I think some interesting comments from the Turkey's repatriation video and the video I just posted today about Germany's repatriation video. Indeed. Lots of good stuff here. Lots of good interaction with the community here for sure. You guys are great. Universal Vibes TV is here from the United Kingdom. Very cool. Oh, cryptos are doing nice lately. Okay, cool. Italian G is here sitting with my cane. First back procedure done. So far, reduced pain. Thanks. Well, that's wonderful to hear, Italian G. It's nice when you can come out and you're coming out with less pain reduced. That's very good news. I will keep you in my prayers for sure. And Tony Rizzi is here. Greetings. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while, my friend. For sure. Good to see you. I like big tots, and I cannot lie. There you go. Exactly. Stan Smith finally got this to work. Good to see you guys. Centurion Silver's here. Been busy loading videos today. What's new tonight? Yeah, fast 30 in 5 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, I just was busy uploading videos too, which is why I'm late getting here too. So we're a little behind here. Started a couple minutes late, but we're not too far behind with the comments. So let me make sure I've got this and make sure I've got the right thing on my clipboard so I can paste this and share this screen with you guys here. down to the level, because we got some comments we're going to be exploring, indeed, and interacting with you guys. Oaksy88 is here. Skylar Evan Silberman is here. I'm having a bowel movement. Can we pause and wait for me to finish a heavy load? Yes, we'll wait 3 seconds, and then he'll come back in with an offer of $300 under spot gold eagles. Silver Wolverine is here. Good to see you. Oh, yes. Best wishes on a smooth transition indeed, Skylar. Yes. Very good, Amy Smith. All right. Here we go. Now, you guys got to see this. I couldn't. Southern Stacker came in and posted this, and I couldn't help myself. He said, you should go to Ghana and see if they honor the coin's face value with the leopard coins I got. Pretty good deal. And I said I would, but I'd be too scared I might get gonorrhea. Get it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, pretty corny joke. Sorry, I just had to do that. Hello, John Hartley. Good to see you. All right. And Italian G ordered the swans on the phone and waiting in the doctor's waiting area. I was pleasantly surprised that AppMax at least started them out again at a decent price, but then they throttled it up again. But coin shows can be a lot of fun, says Louis. Ghetto? Yes, they sure can. John B says, beautiful coin, stunning in gold. Thank you so much. And by the way, I like your profile picture there with the kangaroo in high relief. Antique, that's pretty cool. And on the swan coin, don't touch my silver says maybe it was proof. You know, I thought that too, but I think Anthony G, who had seen this, would have told us if that was the case. And I think it was a mistake on their part, but it's all worked out now because they offered it again at a much lower price. I think it was a mistake, but the guy or whoever the customer service representative just didn't know. 1973 Pro Street C10 says government is even worse. Yeah, they are pretty bad at some of those prices they offer for coins, and I just don't buy them at that price. They called me at work and tried to sell me a 2018 Maple Leaf for $650. I told them flat out that they were price gouging. Wow. Well, if it was for a half-ounce gold 2018 Maple Leaf, that'd be a steal. I'd get up on that. Micro Sorrel says, excellent choice. Glad you have it on the gold Dragon of Phoenix gold coin. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Skylar Evan Silberman asked me, would I rather have a pound of gold or a pound of silver? I think I'd rather have a pound of gold. There's no question there. That's an easy peasy Japanesey on that one. All right. Car One Sagan says, to me, it would be an error to buy bullion coins much above spot. Well, I've done it plenty of times, but it's all right. This guy says Hank again. Yeah. A second chance silver, the Russian guy. I think that's thanks, but thank you, I guess. Let's see here. Make money hobby. Interesting comparisons, but it was funny. 1 gram gold versus something else I did. I think I would have been good to compare with a 1 cent euro coin with a 1 gram gold Chinese panda. That would make for a pretty good comparison for the size, for sure. Thank you so much. MakeMoneyHobby.com. Keith Krause says, it's going to get smacked down again. I don't think things are bad enough yet to silver to let silver run. Well, and it did get smacked down. The price did drop a little bit. These tots are still good. I need to eat them before they cool off too much, so I apologize. Let's see. Silver Valley Coins and Bullion says, I didn't think Ghana still had the Queen's portrait on their coins. Very nice coin. Yeah. Yeah, they don't. These coins have. Oh no, they do have the Queen's portrait on there. Yeah. I guess Ghana is a part of the kingdom, I guess, so to speak. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Silver Valley Coins and Bullions. Thank you. Bugs Bunny 48 on the 2016 Mark Twain gold coin. To win a coin toss every time when you flip the coin, it lands on your hand. You're going to rub your thumb across the coin. And if you feel the coin, you'll find the head side. The coin is smoother than the tail side. This works for every coin because whatever country you're in, you're pretty sure that you can find one of the coins where the tail side is rougher and the head side is smoother. That's true in most cases. You're right. Hello, Chuck and Plata. Good to see you. Hello, indeed. Very good. The Stacking Nerd H is here with a hello. In fact, when I read that she said hello, I could just picture it in her voice or hear it in her voice. Let's see. Stephen Rowlandson says, you people are in the matrix, aren't you? Silver doesn't reach full value because criminals control the markets and governments, and this is a fact. Silver and gold are not currencies. They are money and only money. Electronic and paper currencies are not money. The name of the currency is an identifier of a unit of measure. These days, it measures debt, but long ago it was a measurement of silver and gold. The atoms of gold and silver provided the value of the currency. Name was associated with a specific weight and purity of the metal. The U.S. dollar, before it became corrupted, was a measure of silver in the form that contained 371.25 grains. Yeah, so he's just giving us a background of what it is. But basically, that's kind of what the point of is. He's saying in a different way, but basically that's what I was saying. And the silver will never increase in value. Although I think probably the guy really didn't watch the video. He assumed it was negative on silver, and so he just decided to post his comment. And I don't think he actually watched the whole video, or else he would have seen that was the very point I was making. All right, Centurion Silver. Hello, YouTube stacking community. The Stacking Nerd H. All right. Don't want to be excessively rub my fingers over the Queen's face, says Jack La Plata. All right. Hey, Raven Hawk Coins is here. Yo, Sal, que pasa, amigo? Just chilling like Bob Dylan. Good to see you. All right. Good to see you, Raven. Yes, indeed. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. All right. We're just eating some tots here. Let me show you my progress of the tots here. There's the progress on the tots. They are now lukewarm. They are officially lukewarm. Now, if I wait too long, they're going to go from lukewarm to being room temperature. And then after that, if I put them in the freezer, they'll be frozen tots. We can't have that. No, indeed. We cannot have that. Okay. Back to the comment review. Very good. Silver Noob says they are up at the moment. 35, 77, 34, 37. Cash prices, not a great price, but the telephone numbers we have been seeing either. All right. Yes, they're actually 46 now. I haven't even checked it today to see what the prices are for them. Wolfie's here. Wolfman Sachs is here. Good to see you, Wolfie. All right. Sal is probably like 44, and actually there's 32 viewers, not 44. But hopefully you go grab your grandmother and the Bridge Club in here, and maybe we'll get 44 in here. That'd be awesome, dude. Sweet. Dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the top 10 American Idol. Yep, that's why I was late today, because I was trying out for American Idol. And Simon Cowell held me back and gave me this big, long lecture, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah. Dude, get your own tots. Chuck and La Plata. Napoleon Dynamite, give me your tots. Let's see, 44 years old. Well, by the time I turn 44, if I don't get 44 viewers in here by the time I turn 44, I've made a bad mistake. All right, let's see here. CP says, price drop at ATMEX. I just picked up a few at 32. Whoa, now that's unusual. Oh, yeah, because you got it. Yeah, you got it when they first started there. Coin Collecting Fund dropping in. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And Mr. Monkey Swag, the Dragon of Phoenix looks better in gold than silver. You know, I have to agree with you. I think it does too. It's really stuck out for me. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, where are we at here? Mr. Monkey Swag says, nice find at the coin show. I agree. The 100 setties are not error coins. 100 setties are die varieties. People get confused on die varieties versus errors. That's right. Yep. Mark Nordgaard says, up last week and down this week. Every week we see this, and silver price will never see over $20 again because manipulation is too strong. Well, they can only do that for so long. It'll eventually get there. We just have to be patient. Robert Zavala has just started out stacking silver for a couple of months and really enjoy it. Well, Robert, welcome to the community. I hope you stick around, watch more videos, and interact here with the community. It's been a great place and a great encouragement with great folks here for sure. Indeed. So thank you very much for stopping by. And congratulations on starting to stack silver. Anthony Oldfig says it got smacked today big time. Yes, it did. Silver. Why silver prices will do something, whatever I said in that video. Uniroyal Mesh has the new release for this at $68 Canadian. Okay. Yeah. Perth Mint is to blame here, says Fib 1618358. If they give exclusive rights to a single dealer, what do you think APMEX is going to do? This is why the USG break up monopolies. If the Perth Mint had sold a few dealers, it would have been market competition, more competitive price. It all comes down to greed, and the Perth Mint has allowed this to happen. Just my opinion. Well, I appreciate that. But, you know, the thing is the power is really in our hands. For me, I'm not willing to pay $46 for this coin or $117 or what have you. But I might have been willing to pay $30. I don't know. And so when it reaches that price, I just say no. I learned to just say no to pieces like if they're overpriced. And that's kind of how I look at it. So, yeah, very good. Very cool. But thank you. I appreciate that. One CJS for you says, way to go, Sal. Thanks for another video. He was the first to comment on the Turkey's repatriation video. Well, thank you, CJS, for you. Funktad was second. Two great people in the community. Thank you, guys. You guys rock. Barbara Carbone is here. Hello, Barbara Carbone. You know who we haven't seen, by the way, is 2000. Because, you know, he's got to come in here to flirt with Barbara Carbone a bit, you know, and make me jealous. You know what I'm saying? Silver Wolverine. If you have any upload a video of Legends of Wrestling, would be Matt Foley. Or Mick Foley. Yeah. Mankind. And they should go back earlier than that, like the Four Horsemen, Tully Blanchard, and the rest of the other three horsemen. I forgot the one guy's name, the blonde hair guy that goes, woo! I forgot that guy's name. I know he had a bit of a flair about him, but I forget his name. Anyways, all right. Sup, Mr. SM, says Food Stamp. All right. All Crap Gold. All Crap Gold says you shouldn't be allowed to breathe. You meanie. You meanie. You get in here and say that to my face. Let's see what happens if you come in here and say that to my face. Yeah, boy. Come on. Bring it on, All Crap Gold. Yeah. All right, let's see here. 2008 Silver Swan coin is on sale for $68 Canadian at the coin shop. Yeah. So it's about the same price. So the coin shop does have them for about the same price. Very good. Okay. Whoa, let's see here. The Stacking Nerd H just gave my cat a fortitude round. He seems to like it. The other cat is jealous. Wow, there we go. Oh, Ric Flair. I knew that, Rick. Yep. I was just teasing about that. Teasing little Silver Wolverine there. Old Arn Anderson, that's right. Who was the third? Who was the other guy in there? Tully Blanchard, Ric Flair, old Arn Anderson, and there was one more for the Four Horsemen. Let's see here. Hey, hello, Silver Seekers in here. Silver Seeker, let's see here. Hey, Sal and everyone, can't stay, have BB practice, but wanted to stop and say hello. Well, thanks for swinging by. Appreciate that. Appreciate you stopping in, my friend. You should watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. It's better than WWE's PG stuff. Oh, I imagine so. That's wild. Oh, it's the Anderson brothers. Two Andersons, right? Yeah. Air fryer. That's right. It's air fryers. What's cooking there is Chuck and La Plata. Okay, let's see here. Back to the comments. Back to the front. Yankee Pride says, I'm wondering if Russia attacked Turkey in the rear. Would they need help from Greece? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I don't know, man. It would be quite an interesting scenario. Adrian FC82. I did not know U.S. government had any gold to give back to anyone. I know, but they do. I'd like to see it too, my friend. Believe you me. Funkdad Forcelli says, as time goes on, more and more countries will want tangible assets instead of paper. That's right. And if you can't get tangible assets, then you need to get tangerine assets. So you get your vitamin C. All is one now. Thank you so much for asking. That freaking headache, I don't know what it is. It's like a tension thing. It's mostly gone now, but even until like about noon or this afternoon, I still had it. I think it was a tension headache. But thank you so much for asking. I appreciate it, my friend. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Okay. All right. The Stacking Nerd H says, holy crap, do you get a lot of calls from these guys? I just got a call saying I owe the IRS money and that the police will go to arrest me shortly. I took time just to watch your video before I go to prison. There you go, Stacking Nerd H. Yes, dude, I'm telling you, I get them every day, every single day. Okay, Barbara Carbone asked me what? I asked you. So I'm missing some stuff too. Lynette Zhang is doing a great series on the currency reset. I'll have to check that ad out. Slim Jim Wrestler Guy. That is ooh yeah, that is the Macho Man Randy Savage. And he is actually dead now, and so is his girlfriend Elizabeth. Yep. But we have but at least Stone Cold Steve Austin is still alive. Oh, if I feel better. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Yes, thank you for asking. You're very kind. I'm sorry I missed you when you asked that. I apologize. Yes, I am feeling a little better today. But ask me tomorrow after I get back from the dentist. Dang. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. Got to go to the dentist tomorrow. Let's see here. All right, Randy Savage. Yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. Roddy Piper. He's still alive. Eddie Guerrero died brushing his teeth. You guys remember Eddie Guerrero? And All Is One now says it's good for countries to hold their own gold. It must be good for me. There you go. I couldn't have said it better myself. Neither could Silver Stacking Academy Part 2, the sequel. He's dead too. Rip into oh my Chuck, that was that. Oh my gosh, that is too good. That is too good. Oh my gosh, that is just R.I.P. into a Slim Jim. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah, I hear you, Amy Smith. No fun. Yeah, Rowdy. When did Rowdy pass away? That's been a while ago, hadn't it? Roddy Piper. And then we had the Ultimate Warrior. He passed away too. Andre the Giant. Yep. Sugar Baby Diaries. I've got 2 tots left. Let me show you Sugar Baby Diaries. Let me see if I can do this. And I still hold that thing off. Oh, I got to stop sharing the screen. They're not. Now here it is. I got 2 tots left, and they are room temperature. They've assumed room temperature. You know what I'm saying? Dang, room temperature tots. I'm going to eat these. Not right now, but I'm going to eat them. Let's see here. Let me share this back again. Present this to you guys. You can see this. Scrolling. Okay, Oaksy88 says, very interesting. I can't blame Turkey. I wouldn't trust the biggest debtor nation in the world looks after my stack, let alone tons of gold. That scammer was smart and quite pleasant. Yeah, I was kind of shocked and surprised, but, you know, crazy. Let's see here. Why is everybody dying in the wrestling world? Well, it's because they steroids, lots of steroids, and to keep them pumped up, you know. And their bodies go through a lot of abuse. Professional wrestling is a tough sport. And believe you me, all those hits you see, I mean, yes, it is a sports entertainment, but they do go through a lot. It's brutal. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, it's my jokes, tricky guy. That's why everybody's dying. Mud swat. Yeah, two. That's horrible about those strokes. People you know that had strokes. Yeah, man. Let's see here. Okay, Freak Girl Amy Smith says, am I the only one who thought other countries take their gold out of their country for safekeeping and instantly thought war? Yeah, well, you never know. I mean, it's I think there's probably other political reasons, but yeah, that's something to think about too, for sure. Sometimes the scammer jobs don't come off of scamming people to the people working there until much later. Some people just stay blind to it. Yeah, that's right. I think you're right. For sure. They don't understand. Mr. Monkey Swag says, some people say wrestling is fake, but wrestlers risk their bodies all the time. Their stunts are dangerous. Yes, they are. Ask who was the guy who fell? He fell and died on the ring. Who was that guy? He was gonna do a thing, and the thing broke, and he fell down and died right there. Man, what was his name? I can't keep track of all. Crash Holly's dead. Was one of the. He's got a couple brothers. This guy that died, and then you remember the one wrestler who shot up his family. Owen Hart. That's it. Owen Hart. And who was the guy? The other guy that Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit. This guy, he killed his family and then committed suicide. Chris Benoit. Very sad. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Tomoko's Enterprise says, good for them. You don't own it till it's in hand. That is one large hand. It sure is. That's for sure, Dean. Thanks, Bud. More countries should be doing this. It makes me wonder how much is missing. Everybody does the same thing. Yeah, and your country needs to get some gold. They've sold all their gold. Oh, wow. Stacking Nerd H, that shooting happened where you live? The Chris Benoit thing? Killed his dog even. Wow. Hello, East Texan 6684. Yeah, Corn says, I hear steroids makes you crazy. Yeah, it gives you a big temper. Crazy. Let's see here. Silver Patriot says, still haven't seen this news. Yeah, odd. Yep, you won't see this on the news. That's for sure. First, I'm surprised the U.S. had enough physical gold in Fort Knox to make good on the transfer. Second, if a country wants to pull its assets back home, are they looking to cut ties? Third, scammer sounds smart. Yes, indeed. All three things read there. Very good. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it, my friend. Bruce Bannerman's tip of the day. Stay off the juice. Exactly right. Junkyard Dog died way before his time, too. I didn't realize that. And there was one other. There's too many wrestlers to name who have died. Phil Brown, I'm glad I found your channel. My father used to have a gold tooth too. Awesome, Phil. Wow. Well, thank you for finding my channel. All right. Slacker Stacker says, I love it when you call the scammers, but this guy was pretty cool. And he called me, Slacker Stacker. I wonder just how much the government is losing not having Turkey's gold in the country anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because I'm sure they probably charge them storage fee for it. Scammers of Turkey. Speaking of Turkey, governments act out of fear, but stackers act out of love, Tricky Guy says. Beauty, buying power, and brilliant uncirculated. Speaking of love and metal, I rewrote this well-known children's ditty. All right, here we go. See if I can get this in to Tricky Guy's satisfaction. I don't know if I can sing that other song. I haven't had a chance to watch that video. It says, there once was a stacker who took a young miss down into a mine shaft to give her a... Where's the word kiss, stacker? Tricky Guy. You missed a word there. Lecture on fiat and bankers at rig, then gave her a shovel and told her to... dig. I have to fill in the blanks. Okay, all right. Scoop up some dirt. Did not matter the place. So she'd get some silver and he'd kiss her face. All right. I guess I'm doing all right here. No comment from the peanut gallery, Tricky Guy on the side here to see if I'm doing all right. Forehead and soft cheeks, and then back with some luck by drilling some test hole before they have a nice copulation scenario. All right. 3 nines of fine, sweeter than all the paper. Stackers all over from here to there. Stackers all over. 3 nines of fine. Oh, from here to there, caper. Okay, there, it should have been Their, I think, what he was meaning. But anyways. All right, they live, corn lives. Thank you, Tricky Guy. You're clever. You're a clever guy. Very cool. Here we go. Horde reading. Horde supposed to be sung, but I don't know what song that is, man. And you left out some words. I had to, and I got to look at that other email you sent for that song. It was another one, I think. Forgive me, my friend. Billy's Brew. Yes, I do voice work. I can do voice work. Let's see here. Okay, Fred Garr says, I just want to say you were right about the silver drop in price in one of your videos, and I was wrong about it going up in price as seen today. But as for the article and its possible effect on gold, I'm not sure if Turkey has an inside track on gold revaluation, but I think they have to admit that if there is an economic downturn, then they could liquidate the gold easier if it was close to home. That's true. I have a feeling that there is a distrust of America, a currency abuser, to ship back their real money, gold, in the event of a global meltdown. I'm not saying we steal other countries' resources, but when people lose trust in America, this kind of thing happens. Could this take us down the road of the petrodollar no longer being used? I think as time progresses, this may be the case. But like I said, I was wrong before. Well, thank you, Fred Garr, for your thoughts. And yeah, I think there is a slight bit of hubris among those in government and what we call the swamp, as far as the dealings with the dollar, and the fact that we're printing it. Like, now there has been some quantitative tightening, but that only means they're printing less of it, but they're still printing it like it's going out of style. And we're spending like crazy too. And that's got to stop, because sooner or later, faith will run out of the dollar. And who knows? And we'll see first action of that possibly in the IMF, maybe. We'll see what happens. All right. D-Wings World says, I agree this move is to shore up their currency, but they are also looking ahead and thinking that China and Russia are looking to link another currency to oil. When that happens, a large portion of what's been holding up the dollar will fall and hurt all those that use it. I can't believe I was pretty much on track with the scammer and helping you let him know what the Constitution considers money. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it was kind of fun. And he was pretty receptive to it. Very cool. Let's see here. Luis Ghetto says, not this end, but perhaps another nail in the coffin. Yeah, there you go. Could be. I'm going to eat this last top before I finish the comments here. Because it is actually getting a little cold. And I'm overdue for my coffee, too. I've been so busy, I haven't even gotten my coffee. House Resolution 5404. What does it say? To make gold and silver legal currency again, right? Or a gold standard, I think. Big Rob NZ says, as I'm listening to this, I spied a 5-kilogram block of silver go to my local trading site. Want. There you go. Amen. Sal, you call these guys scammers, but are those legal loan sharks, like the cash advance places you see all over? JG Wentworth and like, it might be blue collar gold pockets. So I'm a little bit loose in my terminology of them, but you know what? For as often as they call me, and as many of them that call me, if I'm wrong about being them scammers, well, so be it. I don't care. Little defamation won't hurt anybody. To me, they're scammers. They get my number unethically and call me all the time. They're scammers. All right. Del Rugby PM says some are scammers, and that's right. I think they are too. Okay. James Hopkins says, not that I have any respect for Turkey's government, white being denying the Armenian genocides for decades, but if someone else had $25.3 billion of my gold, I would want it back too. I trust the U.S. government about as much as I trust crawling into a small pond filled with millions of starving piranha. I mean, I kind of alluded to that with rehypothecation effort that we saw with the German repatriated gold. But thank you, James. Appreciate it, my friend. You're a great guy. Part-time Prepper says, sending it back via Midnight Express. Indeed. Yes, in secret, Part-time Preppers. Ravenhawk Coin says, scammers make good vids for you, Salivate Metal. Well, thank you, Raven. Ironically, those videos get the least amount of views, sadly. I kind of wish they would because they're fun to do, but oh well. Silently Stacking says, gotta have my precious metals news. Thanks, Mr. Sal. Well, thank you, Silently Stacking. I appreciate it. Happy to oblige. Berlin says, that's not true. 37% of the German gold is still stored in the USA, and we confirmed that with today's video. And 13% in UK. Germany withdrew only a fewer parts of its overseas gold. That's right. You're exactly right. Berlin. I stand corrected if I misspoke in my Turkish video. Repeal 16. Hi, Salem friends, with a long comment here. I've been shown in the files of the Medals of the War Department of the Salvation Nation a statement that shows you have taken severe losses in many positions. You have shown great patience, and I feel how weak and fruitless must be with the words of mine that would attempt to beguile you from the grief of the loss so overwhelming. But I cannot refrain from tendering you the consolidation that you may found in the thanks of the Free Salvation Nation and Silver Foundation, upon which you sacrifice your greenbacks, sharing to trying to save. I can only pray that Sal may assuage you of the anger of your bereavement until such time as all fiat turns to dust upon the altar of gold. Well, very good. Excellent prose, my friend. Well written. Could have been written in the late 1890s. And they're talking about how the movement of the dollar and how it's kind of losing its value and its purchasing power over the years. Thank you, Repeal 16. Appreciate that. Onus Cronus says, I think it would be a good idea to start stockpiling the USA's gold reserves again. A good video, Sal. Yes. Well, and we ourselves can be our own reserve banks for sure. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay. Cool. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Raven. Silver will be $12,000 an ounce soon. I saw it online. There you go, Saint Duck. Yeah. All right. Gerald O'Neill says, perhaps you should start adding privy marks, catnip mouse. Of course, if you really want to follow Canada's playbook, you need milk spots for the future of the Fortitude silver round. Indeed, I need to add a privy mark. Yeah. Well, you know, that would be a whole new die if I did that, but that would be kind of cool. It would be kind of neat. But the Sucker for Silver says, wow, completely awesome that the guy was honest about things and not trying to pull every chain in hopes for a sale. At least he didn't rule out that he would have still pulled a chain for sure, believe you me. And he didn't have an accent. Yes, that's right. He did not have an accent. Cody Miller says, nations understand the concept of what I physically hold is all I have. I suggest we follow suit. Amen. And we in this community do. But thank you, Cody Miller, for sure. Max Shiraz says, would you trust U.S. government to hold your gold? That's a big heck of no. For sure. Quentin Tarleton says, hey, with a lot of smiley faces, Mateo Man is here. And by the way, you guys, appreciate you all being here. As you know, when I do this comment review, many times I will miss things that you say if you're addressed to me. So if you type out my name exactly as it is on my channel, like Centurion Silver has done there with Litterbox Privy, very funny, my eyes will be drawn to it because it'll turn orange for me. So at Salivate Metal or Salivate Metal with no space between it. That's a Red Quall says the Swans have sold out. Okay, interesting. I kind of doubt they have. I think they're probably just throttling out the release. Gregory Lee on the Palladium Eagle says, hi, mate. How's it going? Hope all is well with you. Excellent coin, mate. And the price is not bad at all. Do you buy your items from the American Mint or shop around wide anyway? Keep it up. Greg from Melbourne. Well, I bought this coin, and you can only buy it from authorized distributors, Palladium coin. And I bought one from an authorized distributor, Provident Metals, when they were released last year. Now, this year they're going to do a proof version, and I don't know if I'm going to get that again. Oh, a lot of people are using the Salivate Metal tag there to orange to get my attention. They should produce an ugly duckling round as the anti-round to the swan. There you go. Good idea. Eric says, did you get a swan? No, I didn't. I may have a chance to get one. Possibly. So I'm not sure. I'll let you know if I do. I may have been able to have sourced one for well under the $40. So we'll see. We got 52 viewers. Tricky Guy says 2 left just as soon as he typed that, but that's okay. We might get them back. And did you get one, Eric? Did you guys get a swan? Chuck and Plata says end of the dollar. Sal, honestly, did you write this leader? I started buying PMs in 2011 and have been hearing and seeing the end of the dollar at that time and ever since. The Fed central banks have a dollar in life support and will not pull the plug without influence or force from a greater power. Yeah. And I believe you me, I asked that question kind of in jest. You know, I'm not one of these that believe it's just going to collapse tomorrow. I do believe there will be a possible reset and a controlled transition from a new type of dollar. At Salivate Metal with no space in it seems harder to type. Yes, it does. But you know what? Even when he didn't put the uppercase S and uppercase M, it still showed up as orange. So good to go. All right, Wolfman Sachs is going to Hobby Lobby. Well, tell him I said hello when you go there. Very cool. 55 viewers, only 27 likes, Mateo Man says. Very cool. Gold Maple says, you cannot get everything for $1 in the U.S. Food costs are over $1. Everything is over $1. Well, there. I'll stop you right there, Gold Maple, because yes, you can. In fact, I go there several times a week. It's called Dollar General. Ruma, check it out. You can get a lot of cool stuff at Dollar General. So what's the point in the brouhaha and saying the U.S. dollar, U.S. dollar? It's a great currency. It's crap. Before the 1930s, $1 would buy you a meal at a restaurant. At that time, I'd say the U.S. dollar was great. Then I also forget to mention the U.S. dollar coin was silver. Now it's crap. Yeah, well, and generally your point overall was you're right. It's lost about 11% of its value by some metrics since 2016, for sure. Let's see here. Okay. Where are we at? I like Erdogan Man. All right. Cool. Smash 55. All right. Crizzy 100. Thank you very much for that. Just scroll up here. DPP 1235 says, I guess scammers can be half human. There you go. Yes, indeed. Tater Rebido says, I trade Federal Reserve notes for real money, silver. Also, I'm surprised the government had the gold to give back to Turkey. Yeah. Well, I guess, and that would be the case where there's proof that the U.S. does have gold, I guess. Barbara Carbone says, how is this going to benefit Turkey? That's an awful lot of gold. They'll store it offshore, but not until they skim a little off the top. Oh, and another call from those pains. You stun them with your turkey talk. He has no idea what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. And Vang says it gets better. Now replace some graphene carbon atoms with other single atoms of elements like boron atom and two-dimensional circuitry. Two-dimensional circuit board. Yeah, very interesting. Yes, indeed. It's amazing where the technology could go with this subatomic stuff. Tungsten gold, says all is one now. Quentin Tarleton says Turkey is in the middle as the middleman between Europe and the Middle East. Hopefully they can become a center of trade. Using gold as a means of exchanging goods. I like your channel much better than most out there. 100,000 subs soon. Well, thanks for your vote of confidence, Quentin Tarleton. And you make an excellent point, Quentin, because it was Constantinople, which is now Istanbul. It used to be the hub, the major trading center between East and West. Although now I would venture to say probably that city is Dubai. But nonetheless, Turkey is certainly influential and is that middleman between Europe and the Middle East for sure. But I think between the East and West in general, as far as the gold trade and maybe a lot of other things, Dubai has kind of rose up in that regard. But thank you again, Quentin Tarleton. Very kind words. I certainly appreciate that. Cheryl Busman says, if I answered all my phone calls from scammers, I would never get anything done at all. He at least was a fairly decent one, though. If there is such a thing. Yes, thank you, Cheryl. Yep. I get them all the time. All right, just came across this awesome call, said Seduced by Silver. Poor guy didn't know who he was dealing with. No, he didn't. And it ended in a very pleasant. I thank you for taking the time to watch that tech support scammer call who helps me with my silver order. This guy, if you haven't seen that video, you guys, I've been posting it in my end screens. I think it's probably my best scammer call. YC says, Turkey do something to destroy Jew economic on earth. They slave every nation, and you guys talk about just Turkey. Don't you see the big picture? Well, I need a bigger TV, or I need a bigger frame to put a big picture inside of it. Sugar Baby Diaries, who was in here earlier. I don't know if Sugar Baby Diaries is here or not. I showed her my tots. If it's a girl, there's chick's legs on there, so I'm going to assume that Sugar Baby Diaries is a chick. Plus, she put kiss and lips on it. Whoa, love this coin, stunning in gold. I think they may have to add this in my collection. It's beautiful. Well, thank you. I showed you my gold, and I showed you my tots. How's that? Thank you, Sugar Baby Diaries. I think he or she left. Let's see here. Tiger Shark says, when the hypers kept saying that China was buying tons and tons of gold, I always wondered, how can they buy so much gold and yet the price doesn't move? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. And Russia's accumulating a lot too, Tiger Shark. My first hint that the market was going to fall was when the dumbest relative I have, and I have a lot of dumb relatives, walked up to me and one day and started telling me about buying gold. All right. Okay. Oh, Raven, no. You know, I looked at Walmart for celery. I couldn't find any celery. But I didn't look too hard for it. But I need to get some celery. I really need to try that because I never forgotten about it. I need to find some celery. Eat two. I think you prescribed 2 sticks of it. Wolfman Sachs, is Friday the best day to release videos? No, because that's when I release videos. Don't ever release a video the day I release videos. I don't want any competition. Wait a second, I release videos every day. So no, Wolfie, there's not really a good time. Some people say in the mid afternoons on Wednesdays. I've heard different things, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'd say I probably wouldn't do it too late at night. But Dell Rugby PM, by the way, needs a job with a paying salary, and I agree. By the way, thanks, Anthony. Anthony Oldfig loves the live feed. Very cool. Zimbabwe says St. Duck. Red Quall says the cost is about $34, 32 Aussie dollars. Sloppy Tots says Stacking Nerd H. Celery is not on the chip aisle. Dang it, that's where I was looking. Well, I need to find it. I need to find it and actually try it out. One of these days, I will do it. I hope Dell Rugby can find a good job soon, by the way. He's still looking. Peter Krosick says, you will see a U.S. dollar rally now, which will automatically lower precious metals. Reason why is they have to stop the domino effect, regaining trust in their currency. But I do think that other countries, one after the other, will take their gold back too. Yep, I agree. I am Gogi has repatriated his gold to wherever he is, says Colonic Stacker. Well, he posted recently. He commented recently. Mateo Man says that Franklin Mint made many low mintage coins and charged 5 times spot. Now they are in the melting pot. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. That's true. All right. Centurion Silver says, thanks everybody for all your views today. Been a blast. I'll have to check out your video you posted today. No, I didn't see your comment about Constantinople. It was kind of the trading between East and West, especially during the Roman empires. But yeah, I did not. Let me scroll back up and see. Okay, here we go. Constantinople was the capital of Eastern Roman Empire. That's right. The city was called Byzantium. The East Roman Empire survived 1,000 years after West Rome fall. Hence, we have the Byzantine era. That's what's proud the Byzantine era. That's right, Monkey Swag. Very wise, exactly. Very good. Okay. Sal, take a vow of celery. There you go, Donald in New Mexico. We'll do that. Who needs celibacy when you can have celery? Let's see here. Oh, Chuck and Plata. Yeah, that I'll leave that one to Tom Mabe. Tom Mabe did a much better job on the murder detective. Okay, Corn. Corn is going to take his daughter shopping. You know, you've heard the thing where you take your daughter to work day. Well, Corn is going to take his daughter shopping day. There you go. Much funner, indeed. Let's see here. All right. Silver Stacking Academy 2 says, if all countries follow, we will not have an opportunity to buy USA gold coins. And when I read such news, my belief in gold and silver becomes even stronger. Thanks for the news, Sal. There you go. It shows it's important. It's important to be central governments, that's for sure, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Die Maker 1 says, I wonder if USA scrambling to physically return everyone's gold is driving prices up. Wow, could actually be worth less than $1,300 for a single ounce that cost $250 18 years ago before the USA went to war. Yeah. And he says what he doesn't understand is that the founding fathers wanted gold and silver money because they did not want a debt-based system. That's right. They did not want government to print whatever money needed to bribe a man to act immorally. Every man has a price, and printing money allows the government to pay that price. and maybe printing money is to buy votes. It's like feeding a kid ice cream for breakfast. That's right. Well said, Die Maker. Dentac Dental. Yeah, I got to go to the dentist tomorrow. Dow goes up, silver goes down. Dow goes down, silver goes up. Makes no sense. Yep, kind of crazy. Mark Nordgaard says, stop this lie. Turkey will never ask for the gold back, and if they do, nothing will happen with gold, price, or the dollar. Well, I hate to tell you, but Turkey's got its gold. They've got it. It's there. It's no lie. Bacon goes with everything. All right. Donald in New Mexico, 74th. Hi, Sal. Salivation Nation needs repatriation. We want our gold back. Devin is cool because he has the same tribal views we have. Scammers from our tribe are all right. Yes, indeed. And actually, his name was Derek, but he kept calling me Richard, even though I told him my name was Sal or Salivate for short. So I have no qualm about having qualms. Salivate Metal says, Max Power, thanks for the great video on the Provident Metal something rather video I posted. I was surprised when my 3 Sobek 2-ounce rounds arrived. The finish isn't shining like an American Eagle. Yes, more of a matte finish. That's right. I noticed you're not wearing cotton gloves while touching your coins anymore. I never have. That's one thing, Max Power. If you watch my videos, I don't wear gloves. Nope. No gloves for me. No gloves. Like a glove. Small Gold says, I heard the Turkish gold wasn't brought to Ankara, but rather to London and Switzerland. Wow. Well, interesting. That's news to me. And it could be that they were on their way and they went there first and then came. But I don't know. It's interesting. I'll have to look into that. Tricky guy. Quiz. Which stacker put out the most recent video? Slow motion cannon shot, long bay Turks and Caicos, and Turks and Caicos 20 crowns. Have no idea. I haven't watched my videos today. So I don't know who did that. Good video, says Aaron's Numismatics. Thank you. And I will check out those videos. Hope it is the end of the dollar, whatever. I don't. I want the dollar to survive. Prospector James Marshall says, hey, Sal, interesting video you could do. Could you do how much gold did Saddam Hussein have in Iraq when the U.S. invaded, and where did it go? Well, I can already answer that. Most of it stayed in country. Probably all of it stayed in country. We didn't get anything from Iraq. In fact, ISIS stole the gold from Mosul and tried to mint their own coins from it. Okay. Why are mints switching to 4/9s purity? I think there's something about pure silver and gold that is attractive. The more pure, the better. You know, they think it's one of those things. It's a better refinement. They feel like they have something that's the purer, the better for hedgers, for those who accumulate. But there's really not a whole lot of difference between them. But good question. I commented on one of them. Oh, maybe it's all as one now. Historic Stream TV says jumped on the ABX Barracks train yesterday. If you don't or cannot buy coins, that stock should already be till summer. They will be ramping up digging and selling physical holdings of gold. Hits $1,400. Well, thanks, Historic Stream. Don't know what ABX Barrack train is, but that's okay. Sweet deal. I like the coins on the leopards I got, says Irv. Well, thank you very much, Irv. Getting closer to the top now, people. In fact, we're to the videos that I posted today on the repatriated German gold. Coin Sense and Nonsense says, was it really hidden from the public? They're simply being searched all the time by Amex for the grade-worthy gold. Yeah, very well could have been. Hidden if you don't hold it. That's right, it sure is. Like number 3, says Crizzy. And she's going to give us a weather report here in just a minute. Chinese are counterfeit central. They sure are on the inside of Chinese counterfeit ring video. He hit the nail on the head there. Here's the weather forecast from Crizzy 100. Sunny with a chance of rain, scatter sunlight followed by shadows of darkness. Take tube socks with you and a warm jacket. Indeed. All right. Hello, Many-Hewn Stacker. What's up? My president, Salivation Nation. Good to see you. Quentin Tarleton is still here. Let's see here. Okay. US needs to do full stack video. There you go. Amen. I agree completely with Stacking Nerd H. Classic. They sure do. Gold is power, Janon says. It sure is. Gold is power. Third, hey, Sal. MSNGA, make stacking new, or maybe it's make Salivation Nation gold again, or great again. Maybe I don't know what that MSNGA stands for, but anyways. Tomoko's Enterprise says, go figure, the last news of gold going home must be putting a pucker in Fort Knox, eh? I still wonder if all that gold can and will be sent home. It may cost a few jobs, but right is right. Time will tell, and I sure hope it all gets their due. Well, thank you, Tomoko's Enterprise. Appreciate that. Tricky Guy says it's sort of like Mardi Gras, where you can get a bead necklace unless you show your boobies. You want your fiat to be used? Show us your golden boobs. There you go. America goes full commie, then fiat goes full Venezuelan. We are all rich as king. Just saying. Well, that's true if that happens, but I think that we'll have bigger problems on our hand than high-priced silver. Prospector James Marshall is here. Good to see you indeed. All right. Yes, indeed. And America the Beautiful is salivating. Indeed. All right. A lot of gold there. Watch some awesome black Confederates. I'm kind of curious about those. I'll have to check those out later. Tricky Guy, it's 7 after 5, no fair. You're supposed to be live sessioning. Well, I was a little late, Tricky Guy. And that means you are in the central time zone. Interesting that the bars are 9975 and not 999. Maybe it's to stop bending. Let me know your thoughts. Yeah, a lot of that reserve gold does have not the full purity because a lot of it is old gold. And so it's being held in that form. Because so anyways, Pumpkin Face is here. Hello, how's it going for you? Good to see you. All right. Okay. Who else is in here? We got, yeah, if I missed you guys in coming into the chat, I apologize. Good as Lonely Stackers here. Yeah, so good to see you guys. Amy Smith is back with kids and dogs. Good, all right. Amy Smith. Barbara Carbone is still here. Colonic Stacker, they're sort of trolling the U.S. Treasury. Good for them, yeah. Put your gold where your mouth is, like in my intro. Skylar Evan Silverman says, please go to live so I can offer my $300 under spot gold eagle for everyone. Yes, indeed. All right. We are live. That is on the new prospect round. He was the first to comment on that, by the way. And maybe he did make that offer and I missed it. Karis Ravenhill says, I would like to repatriate some gold, more gold in my stack. Me too. Me too, Karis. I agree. The dailycoin.org says, come on, Sal, 8 bars, 96 kilos on display as an art exhibit out of 3,400 tons does not make for an audit. Dog and pony show. Well, that's right. And I kind of alluded to that for sure. But anyways, but still, at least they're showing some of it. All right. John Hartley says on the new prospector round, the gunslinger, maybe that's an old prospect on the ground and the gunslinger saved us from any more of this series. Guess you can tell it's not from me. Guess you can tell it's not from me. Well, that's a clever way of saying you don't like the series, John. That's good. I like that. All right. Eric is here, our resident bouncer, indeed. Hello, everybody, at whatever your name is. 34 likes. Very cool. Silver Wolverine is here with a like report. Very good. All right. Jimmy Boy 131 on the German repatriation says they're doing this to show the citizens that the gold bars are here. No, they're doing it to show up all of their stackers on YouTube. You think you have a big stack? 9. We have a big stack. There you go, Jimmy. You got it, Jimmy Boy. That's what it is. All right. Temple coin. This is just too weird. Anybody notice? Mark of the Beast. I didn't see a 666 on it, but yeah, a lot of people were saying that. Fred Garr says, I really like these types of coins. And actually, the rounds. I guess the reason being is I'm from the Southwest. Thanks for letting us know about it. Yeah, it was perfect for you, for sure. Nice homage to the old days. All right. All right. Chuck and Plata. Me and Deb are staying. Awesome. Mustard Monkey Swag does not like the new prospectors. I prefer Providence original prospector because of the wooden texture. Oh, dude, I love it too. I love that wooden texture. on the original prospector. I'm with you on that. Ravenhawk Coin says, nice round, Pilgrim. It looks a lot like the Duke. Yeah, it does kind of look like the Duke. John Wayne. Yes, indeed. Poor Man Stack says, going to wait for the bar girl or the opium dealer. Yeah, oh, yeah, there you go. That'll be next in the series. We should all demand our money be put back on the gold standard. There you go, Funktad. Yes, indeed. Carl Ushanka says, I'm just relieved that this coin is relatively cheap. My finances can't keep up with all the cool stuff you show us. Yeah, there's a lot of wild stuff out there for sure, indeed. Alexander R.D. Voot. Cool, I like it. The design reminds me of the Stephen King book, The Gunslinger. Thanks for sharing, Sal. Well, thank you, Alexander. Appreciate you watching. Pew, pew, pew. Me like ye. All right. Amy Smith, how was my little gun sounds there? Pew, pew, pew. Or maybe she's referring to a church pew. 3 of them. I don't know. We'll see here. Chiefly Chieftain says it should be cheaper later on the secondary market. Well, yeah, it's possible. There is somewhat of a premium to it, and it may be cheaper in the secondary market. It's very well true. Zipfix Guitar says it's fake. Okay, yeah, that's another thing too. Let's see here. Silver Surfer says, loving the channel from the UK, Sal. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate that. A quick question, if you don't mind. If you could only ever buy one silver coin for the rest of your life, which one would it be? Dang. That's literally something I wouldn't even begin to tackle because I love so many different designs of coins. So I don't know, man. It's hard to. It's kind of like It's kind of like trying to pick your favorite heavy metal band. Although I could do that probably easier. Maybe that's a bad example. Man, I don't know. One silver coin for the rest of your life. Probably be something high relief and thick. I like those. No umph behind us, says Amy Smith. Dang. All right. Poppy stuff. Kruger. It'll be a Krugerrand for Poppy stuff. Silver Krugerrand. All right. Panthers for. All right. CP says, so cool. Low cost for sure. Just bought some. Very cool, CP. All right. Let's see if there's any other comments. And we've caught up, man, on all of our comments. See, here's Fossil Metals. If they own it, it's fair to ask for it. Definitely don't agree with gold not being vital, though. It's just being hidden by fiat. Fake markets, pensions, and investments, and manipulation. If it's not for significance, why didn't they just sell it? Exactly right. Fossil Metals, that's right. All right. Very cool. Well, we have successfully caught up with our comments. Nice. I love it when a plan comes together. I love it when you can do that. Oh, let's see here. Let's see. Haven't had any coffee yet. It's almost quarter after. Wait a minute. I got to turn off this alarm. I don't know why it does that. Turns on by itself. Let's see here. Okay. Well, anyways, very cool. Oh, whoa. Bitcoin is slowly rising again. $9,549. Wow. What a crazy ride Bitcoin has been on. Sal, if we went on a gold standard, would not nations that have more gold than us receive greater advantage? No. I'll tell you why, Chuck. Because no other nation has more gold than us as a central government. However, one could make the argument that per capita, well, it is true per capita that Indians have more gold than the U.S. But collectively, if you pulled all that gold together, I still think U.S. has more gold. All right, let's see. A gold standard will never happen. Yeah, I don't think it'll happen either. Ted Cruz, as a presidential candidate, proposed the idea of a rules-backed monetary system with gold being a part. And I think that's the most realistic way to do it. All right. All right, Donald, New Mexico. Peace out. What does MSNGA stand for again before you go? I missed it if you said it before. MSNGA, is it Make Salivation Nation Great Again? Let me get the answer before he goes eat supper. Supper can wait. Dang, hangovers ruin everything. I need a little coffee. Yeah, I'm gonna leave here soon anyway. Make. All right, we'll read this as he posted. Well, he's got to finish. Make. Okay. All right. There we go. Make Salivation Nation great again. Which means he's saying it's not great now. It's in the toilet. So hopefully it will be great. All right. Anyway, guys, we had fun. Black Rifle Coffee. I heard advertisements for Black Rifle Coffee. I'd like to get some. My diet is 70% grease, says Wolfie. Wow. Get that Java in. Yeah, I need to get a little Java. I should probably exercise too. I haven't exercised for a while. I lost 20 pounds doing MyFitnessPal, watching calories. Might do a video on it. Still cutting. Dude, yes, do a video on it. I'd like to see that, Silver Wolverine. Take care, Donald, and take care, guys. Tricky guy, what do you think of having equal weight in one stack, ounce for ounce, gold, silver? 50-50 would be kind of a ploy to balance the ups and downs. Well, it sure would. That would be quite an offset figure. And I think that only probably the rich could do that, because if you constrain yourselves to 50-50 ratio, personal ratio, you're not going to be acquiring a lot of precious metals unless you make a lot of money. Thank you, Mateo, man. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all you guys for sure being here. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Might do a little exercising. Might drink a little coffee. Might do a little bit of both. And I will leave you with this word of wisdom that you must take home and let it sink into your craniums. I'm going to encourage you all to remember to reach for this ground. I mean, keep your, wait a second. How did I say that? Keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. That's it. I almost forgot my own saying. Anyway, see you guys later. Have a good night. A multitude of gratitude to you guys. Take a squeezy. I owe him a song sung well. One of these days, you got to send me a song that's familiar, not these. But yeah, we'll do it. All right. Ink Master tonight. Season finale if you're into tattoos. Reach for this ground, you scoundrels. All right. Bye, guys. Take it easy. Calisthenics is for prison folks. See you guys later. We out of here.